Then we had a school preparedness program, disaster management. This one we worked together with EUMCCI Malaysia. We taught children what to do in their schools when disasters happen. We got them to identify what are the disaster-prone areas and have a plan of action if and when anything happens. And then we worked with CUCMS in Cyberjaya to have a basic life support training. And this is just under the theme of advocating responsibility. What do you do if somebody chokes? What do you do if you get a burn? The basic life training that they need. Next. And then in 2010 to 2012, we had this program that I said excited the children in the Orang Asli school. You're working together with Lego. We have the Battlebot Challenge, where they are to build the most strongest vehicle and they can fight against one another using the techniques of science and maths to build the strongest vehicle, and the last vehicle standing in the arena is the winner. This year is the last year that we are going to be doing this Battlebot Challenge, and we are hoping to end it in Legoland itself, and the winning vehicle to be displayed in Legoland. Okay, this is our the next theme for our bus. So every 2 years we will change the inside of the bus to make it more exciting for the children. So the year before it was about promoting intelligence. So this time it is advocating responsibility. We have changed the inside of the bus to look like this. So we talk about hygiene, we talk about green, we talk about health. And these are the other national programs that we have. We have the Go Green School program, where we go to about 50 schools this year. And we work together with UKM in Johor. And they come up with tracking how green a child is in his school and in his home. And there's a competition which will show us which school wins in terms of getting the most carbon offset points. And then for the PINTAR school leaders, which are the headmasters and the penolong kanan, we have designed a program called the leadership training for PINTAR school leaders, because we understand when it comes to sustainability, yes, we can work with the students, but focusing on the teachers is also important, because once the students leave the school, it is still the teachers who need to carry on and motivate them and educate them. And then we have an arts program based on this book called the Malaysian Art Book for School Children. This is sold at the NPH and given to us by Khazanah National. So working around this book, we've come up with a program where there's an art competition among all our school children. The finals will be held in KL, and the judges will be Dr. Bernard Chandran and other artists to see if there's talent in our PINTAR kids. And then we had a conference for our graduated schools also, and it was held here in June, where we worked together with another yayasan under Khazanah, which is called the Truffles, and how their models can be copied and emulated in our PINTAR schools. So that was a good conference for them. And then a special project that we have is the UAN group adopting 50 new schools and doing the English literacy program together with the British Council. So that's happening over a period of 3 years. Okay, the PINTAR life cycle. I'm sure some of you are wondering how it is that companies can enter and exit the program. So first of all, upon entry, they will choose which schools they would like to adopt. And the way they choose the schools will depend on their company's strategy. For example, the Telekom Malaysia, they have a high rate of cable theft. in certain areas of the country. So what they do is they will adopt the schools that are in these areas where the cable theft is high, and so they will engage the community, the parents and the students in the programs that they do with the schools. Like the Tenaga National Berhad will also adopt schools that are near to their plants. So different companies will have different strategies on which schools they choose and why they choose the schools. So once they have chosen the school, they will do an assessment. They will see what it is that the school actually needs, and they will develop the program to meet the needs of the school. So the adoption period is 3 years. At the end of 3 years, they have to look back at their school and see if the school is ready for them to graduate it and move on to adopting other schools. So after they have done the monitoring and evaluation, and they deem that the school is now ready to be graduated, they will exit and the school can go into an alumni program under the PINTAR Foundation. And that is the 3-year cycle of a PINTAR school. Next. How do companies run the programs? Like I said just now, they will adopt the school, they will do a needs analysis on the school, they will design the programs, implement the programs, monitor, evaluate, they measure the impact, and twice a year, companies will report back to PINTAR Foundation on the progress that they are doing at their schools. So in a nutshell, PINTAR program is an example of a public and private partnership in education. Through this synergistic relationship, we aim to build on and help support the Ministry of Education in their National Transformation Program. And these last 2 slides, it is to show you, after the National Education Blueprint has come out, how the programs in PINTAR Foundation aligns itself to the 5 of the 11 shifts that the blueprint talks about. So the first shift is shift number 2, whereby ensure every child is proficient in Bahasa Malaysia and the English language. What we do in PINTAR Foundation and what the members do is we find that the English language in our rural schools is very, very low. So a lot of companies and PINTAR, we concentrate on building the capacity of the English proficiency in the schools. So like I mentioned just now, the UN group, they have adopted 50 new schools, and working with BBC, they are doing just English programs at these 50 schools. Yeah. The third shift that we see aligns itself to the blueprint is develop values-driven Malaysians, and this is one of our key tenets, which is advocating responsibility. And we design or run specific programs to create environmental awareness. Let's say for the Go Big program, and then TM has an Earth Camp that is spread out throughout the whole country. We had a disaster preparedness program with Malaysia, road safety, health and nutrition, among others. Next. And then shift number 11 talks about ensure high-performing school leaders in every school. This is where we have developed that program called Leadership Training for PINTAR School Leaders. And this is just targeted to the headmasters and the penolong kanan of the PINTAR schools. And then recently we had the conference for the National Teachers Conference, Education Transformation Through Excellent Leadership. Shift number 7 is leverage ICT to scale up quality learning across Malaysia. With the existence of the One Lestari Net coming up, PINTAR Foundation, we are moving forward and we are going to be creating PINTAR TV, where we will be having, we'll be using the IP platform. It'll be an IPTV, and we will be airing educational programs targeted to the students and the teachers, and we hope to reach more than just the 297 schools under PINTAR. We want to reach more than that. We want to reach the whole nation. And lastly, of course, is the PPP. Oh, excuse me. Last slide, please. Yeah. Partner with parents, community, and the private sector at scale. That's what PINTAR Foundation is all about, and that falls under shift number 11 of the educational blueprint, where supported and guided by the PINTAR core modules, the foundation and members have engaged and involved parents and the community in its programs. So, for example, we have motivational talks for parents, we have Gotong Royong, we have the Learn English Family kind of programs, etc. Okay, and that is all for me. I hope I did not take too much time. Are we okay?
We're okay. Okay, thanks.